BBC Learning English, the wonders of hair. Welcome to 6 Minute English, where today we introduce a hair raising topic and 6 items of vocabulary. I'm Tim. So, what's hair raising about today's topics now? Hair raising means scary but also exciting. We're talking about hair, which may be exciting for some, but this fantasy won't be scary. Has risen is a real thing, though, isn't it? Our hair do rise. Yeah, Tim, they do. We get those bumps when we are cold, scared, or excited. But other mammals do it better than us. Cats love us when they see other cats they don't like. That's true. We can't love up because we don't have enough body hair. I suppose we used to be as hairy as gorillas if you go back a million years or so. Do you know why we lost so much hair, Tim? Isn't it because it's allowed to switch more easily? This means we didn't get so hot and tired. We could run faster and for longer and catch more animals to eat. That sounds like a good theory, but do you have a theory on how many hair follicles the human body has today? What's a hair follicle? A hair follicle is the organ that produces a hair underneath the skin. Now answer the question. Tim, how many hair follicles does the human body have today? Is it A, 500,000, B, 5 million, or C, 50 million? 50 million sound about right. Did you know that men have more than women, Tim? No, I didn't. But it makes sense since men are usually hairier than women on their faces, but not necessarily on their heads. Are you referring to the fact that men after a certain age can be follically challenged? If you are follically challenged, it means you are losing your hair. Having little or no hair is called baldness. And if you are reach a certain age, it means you are just young anymore. Why is our hair so important to us now? When we are just worried about going bald, we are busy shaving, washing, plucking, and trimming the tuft. When I say we, of course, I'm referring to people in general, not myself. Well, a good head of hair indicates health and youth. And hair on your face, facial hair, so when boys have reached manhood. On the other hand, going red or losing your hair so you are getting older. Hair today, gone tomorrow. Bad joke? No. Sorry. It's true that hair on your head shows signs of aging, but this isn't true on human hair. Let's listen to Rob House, a leading hair loss researcher talking about it. The eyebrows get stronger, usually in aging men. The hairs in your nose and in your ear get stronger. And what a miracle of nature that an organ, when the entire body is aging actually grows stronger. So, we may even be able to learn from hair follicles how not to age. Mm, I am not. I'm not sure. I would swap a good head of hair for this eyebrows and nose hair. How about you now? I agree, but let's hear more from Raw Pulse about why some hair gets stronger as you get older. The hair follicles apparently now some trick that the other organs don't know, so it continuously re- regenerating itself. It goes through a so-called hair cycle, and a part of that we know really well, and that is this stem cell that is used to regenerate cells. So a hair follicle can regenerate cells or grow new cells to replace old or damaged ones. But if that's only true for eyebrows, nose, or and ear hair, and I'm not that impressed. I want hair on my head to able to regenerate. The important thing here is that these cells in the hair follicles may have scientists discover a way to stop other organs of the body aging. Okay? I'm now going to reveal how many hair follicles on average we have on our bodies. The answer is 5 million. Oh, so not million then? Don't worry, Tim. It was a tricky question. Now let's go over the words we learned today. As racing means carry often in an exciting way. For example, the ride on the roller coaster is worth a hair racing experience. Next is hair follicle, the organ that produces a hair underneath the skin. Scientists believe that stress can affect hair follicles. A number of things can affect hair follicles, actually age, disease, and diet. Okay, but we haven't got on day now, so let's move on to the next item. Baldness is which means having little or no hair on your head. My grandfather is bald and he always wear a hat to cover his baldness. Nice example. Is your grandpa actually bald? No? No. He has a fine head up here. Now if you are a certain age, it means you are no longer young. For example, on the people at the party were of a certain age, how many of them had a facial hair? Tim, that's our network. A facial means to do with the face. None of people at the party had a facial hair. There's your answer. That's answer, Tim. A lot of men have hair these days. Okay. Our final word for today is regenerate, which means to grow again. We can talk about generating a range of things. For example, the council of plan to regenerate of this part of city. Regeneration of the port city is in its process. Regeneration is the now. Well, it's the time to now, but if today show if you goose bumps please let us know by visiting our Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube pages and telling us about it. Bye bye, goodbye.